Hi, folks. It's time for another episode of Art Time with Nick. Art Time with Nick is brought to you by the Independent Creator Directory. That's INDIECD.org. More about that in the notes and comments below. Now, we're going to do something a little different. I have been tinkering with my settings, so I'm a little anxious about this to see if it's going to work. But if it does, it means I'll have a bigger drawing space and everybody will be happier. So without any further ado, let's try this, and we're going to get doing some drawings. Oh, look at that. I need to figure out how to make the fonts just a bit bigger, but for now, let's see if we can do this. And we are going to grab a YouTube thumbnail setup, and we're going to open that bad boy up. And now I have a lot more space than I have in the past to work with. Got a little bit of glare from my window right now, so it's a little brighter than I like it. But let's start out very traditional for the first piece. Grab a nice window. All this seems so small. I think I've got to do something about. Let's see. Nope. I need. What I'm trying to fix, and I figure if I run it live, you'll see me fixing it, is how to get my my system to be a little bigger. Make the font on the images itself bigger, and not the images. Here, it'll let me manage font, but that isn't giving me anything. So I have to look that up later. One battle at a time. Anyway, we're going to go to our spray. We're going to open this up. And we are going to grab 70 is a good size, and this is a good color, so let's just start there. And I'm having a bit of fun because, unlike usual, I have a lot more space to play with, and with a few pen strokes, once I get used to it, I can see any of your comments and see how I look on screen. It's very, very good to be me right now. Okay, we're there. We're going to grab my sprayer. There we are. And just start going. Oh, you guys probably can't tell the difference very well, but I have nearly 3 times as much space to play with. This is a very good thing. I want to do my very traditional wispy clouds. This is so much nicer. I've been drawing at times in something not much bigger than a business card worth of space because I couldn't get my screen to let me move things over. And I'm almost scared to change this setting. But it is working. Oh, I got a message. Let me make sure that's not anything trying. We've got very nice, very horizontal, maybe a little too horizontal. We're going to mix that up a bit. Let's come over here, grab a neighboring color, and just sort of add some purple into here. I like to add the purple. It makes it seem a little later in the day. If I do it over the whites, there we go. We get this very, very nice sort of implication of the end of the day coming on. And I like it. We'll do that. We'll throw that down. And I tend to angle it more from one side to the other. I don't really need to worry much down there, but it works. Now, if I go and I grab should be my heavy oil brush. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, thick oil paint. And we run a nice gray. This is dogging my system just a bit. It's a little spooky, so if there's errors, I need to know, but we're going to just start chopping in some mountains. Because remember, mountains are just geometric shapes. Very simple. Oh, good afternoon, Eric Hawkins. I may have finally beat my technical problems and actually gotten to not have to duplicate my screen, which makes me very happy. And Eric S. Hawkins is an incredible comic book artist. We're going to just add some peaks here. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of penciling in where the lines are going to flow from. Come here and we get a much wider brush. And I think I want the light to kind of come from over on that my top right. So we'll do this and we'll keep this very swampy. Oh, that. Eric says, let me see if I can get to where I can highlight his comment. There we go. Oh, thank you. I would say I'm more than average, though. More just average. No, I'd say you are quite remarkable, sir, and you sell yourself short. You're an incredibly talented author and artist, and I also really enjoy your Thursday night reviews on Comic Book Spectrum, which is done through the Rising Tide Broadcasters and Brian K. Morris and a few other people. You can see that. But right now, I am just kind of getting some paint on the piece because I'm going to blend it later. But I really want this edge to be this color, and I'm just cutting it in. The downside I find with digital art versus traditional art, and I do miss it, is that I can't preload the brush the way I could as a traditional artist. But I can play with the pressure and I can get some similar effects. Now I know it looks kind of, but what we're doing first, we're getting these mountains up, and we want that nice crispness at the top. And we're going to then pull the colors down in a bit with our blend tool. Just going to get these shadows in there. I'm going a bit more traditional than I have because I'm not used to having this much area to play with. It really is quite fun for me. I'm not too worried about what goes on down here because there's going to be a lot of brush action. I need to go back to that lighter color I was using. That a little lighter. There we go. Just cut some light into that. I haven't quite figured out this middle area, so let's see if I do. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Snow tends to gather, so you'd have some light. And I know this looks very very thick right now, very just sploppy. And that's okay. A little bit of splop never hurt anybody. But what we're going to do is come to our old friend, the blend tools. Now let them load up. System's lagging a little bit. That's okay. I'm hoping to try the Painterly blender. We get a big old one. I need a honking blender for this. Oh, there we go. That feels like I'm using a 2-inch brush to blend. I love it. I can just pull that off the end. Those colors and just kind of pull them straight down. Because that's what happens with mountains. They're more, we can pull this down and have much tighter, get a much tighter blend from over here. I kind of want to pull this ink into it, pull the paint around. But they have a crisp outline usually when you look at them, but they fog rapidly against the natural setting. So you just kind of pull it down, and you end up with this very nice, very clean. I'm gonna have to do something about that. That's a little too ordinal. A little too. There we are. I want that blurring effect. Just kind of kick in right there. These are very happy mountains. I like these mountains. Alrighty. I need a sharper blend, so switch to a much smaller tool. Keep that line kind of sharp. I'll pull that white down. There we go. This is always great fun. We've got a really nice kind of situation here where we don't really have to worry too much about what we're doing. We just get to play. I'm going to cut in some more white in here. And that's what a lot of it is. Just very lightly cut it in. Cut it in. I almost wish I had a toothier brush, but I think this is going to do okay. I might try for slightly toothier brush. I'm using very, very light pressure. So it's giving it that sort of almost ghost line. Now we'll come over here, grab our blend tool again, because we love our blend tool. These parts. And we want to just kind of run it. And with mountains, it's always gravity, guys. Mountains are moving things. It's a great trick about them. Mountains, everybody thinks of mountains as stationary. They're really not. They're great lumbering beasts. They move. They have moods. They're very much more alive than people are comfortable contemplating. But when you've been around them for a while, you can start to feel. I believe all the great elemental forces you encounter, if you spend enough time around them, you start to really get a feel for their moods. Like, there'll be times where the mountains, the winds will just seem like, it sounds crazy, but you can feel that the mountain is angry or pensive, like it knows something's coming. We can learn from that. Spending a lot of time on Lake Michigan, I found similar things. I'm doing this all on one layer. I'm doing a very classical feel. I need my big thick brush back. And I just love that thick oil brush because I can just throw in these shapes. And I can just kind of pour it in. With that nice, look at that nice lines. The nice brush strokes. And it's pulling the paint just a bit from below, which is really impressive. I never cease to be amazed with the abilities of these digital tools, because they don't have to feel just digital. They can quickly, with a little bit of work, feel very lively, very interactive, especially when you're doing something like this, where you're hanging out on the same layer. It can be a little challenging because it means if there's a mistake, a little bit dark here. I'm just going through darker brown. I'm not really playing with elaborate palettes or anything. I'm playing with the lighter one. That's a nice choice too. Didn't plan it, but we can make it work. Kind of mirror the lighting on the mountain a bit on this lower area here. Oh, I like that. But and then again, switch to the blur. Does not take long. Use some Dooney elements here. Now, let's get into a nice dark gray. And again, our painter tool, because we're going to spend a lot of time with our thick paint. When I'm in this kind of painting mood, I trust this tool. I can I like to throw some rough trunks up before I go into the trees. I like to make sure I know where everybody's going to be. Keeps things organized for me a bit. It gives it that sense of shape. Now, I think, yeah, no, I don't like that. And this is the great thing about working with a that should be that straight stuff. Working with a oil style on digital, I can just go, you know what? No, that doesn't need that. Now, this is, again, very dramatic shading, but dramatics happen, and I don't want to lose track of my mountain. So we'll come over here, and we're working some pretty dark tones. But I'm feeling oddly alpine at the moment, so we'll just do these very quick, swift she motions. We'll put the trees in there. We'll cut them in, get some pine tree action. You can tell they're pines because of how level the branches are. I like some pines. I don't think, proper softwood pine gets enough respect. We got a lot of lean, maybe too much, but we'll just assume that the prevailing winds are kind of rough out here. Throw the sky, a little blur. I'm going to have to do some work to differentiate some of these, but you see how I'm just kind of doing these little swift cuts? Just these little half drawn down shapes. Do this. Now we'll come down. We'll get a darker green. Start adding shading. This brush is a little big for what I'm doing. Oh, I thought so. I bumped it up to 30. We'll bump it down to 20. Yeah, there we go. And we're just going to throw these guys out there. Keep it simple. This is giving a little bit of shape, a little shade, a little shape, a little shade. Everybody's got their friendly trees going. Got a whole gaggle of them. Happy little tree family over here, just doing what the trees do. Making oxygen, making shade, keeping the earth beneath us held together so it doesn't erode so much. Yeah, I'm a big fan of trees. Big tree fan. This a little lower. I like this one. It's a fat tree. That's okay. I'm fat. I can't get mad at a tree for being fat. That'd be awful arrogant of me. What color is this? Oh. Okay, we're gonna do that a bit. Let me get my blur out. Let's shrink it down to a very controlled blur so I can do this and pull the shade down so that the shade diminishes as you get away from it. I like that. And we're just using the blur tool. And this is not fancy stuff, but it gives it a neat effect. And I'm starting to get a bit of my speed back. Blur that down. Blur that down. I kind of like that. I'm going to play with the trunks a little bit. Blur it, shake it, just give it a little bit of difference. I like that too. Now, let me see how my fingertip. There we go. Nice. That's a strong blur. Sometimes you need a strong blur just to kind of whip things around. I like that. This is a fun piece. And there's something I haven't done in a long time that I think needs to be done when I get down to there. So first I'm going to put some rocks down here, like this. The gravels run down, and a little bit more of this. Splash that in. Get that put in. Let's get our blur tool, and I think I'm running the fingertip, which is fine. I don't mind the fingertip blur. It's a very aggressive blur, but sometimes you need a little bit of aggression. You gotta balance life out, you know? One can't be passive all the time. So we've got that going. Oh, this is a fun one. Now I'm gonna come up to my pen, and it looks like I'm on 0. Do I want 0 or do I want my good pen? I think I actually want the good pen. And I need some orange. Right idea, I started a little too high. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Start down here. We're going to cut in his shape because, yep, folks, I haven't done anything with my lamplighter in a while. And if I don't bring him back out to play, well, folks will worry that he's not being taken care of. I want to make sure that my lamplighter is taken care of because he keeps going on these adventures. Do that. Do that. You can grab just a bit of pale skin to put in there. And we've got his paw. And we can have the black just a bit. He's got his light, and I know people. I've gotten messages. People worry about the lamplighter. They worry about his dog. Hey, Alec! I'm joined by Alec Creations in the comments. And yeah, Alec. Actually, today's a good day because I got my screen to finally let me do the expansion, so I'm not doing it all on one screen, which means I can sort of see better what I'm doing. Let me get where I am. So this goes over here. So we're joined by Alec. Mini Bot. Well, thank you for that high compliment. I'm just trying to get the paintings done, and I am doing, like I said, I'm doing this one all on one. One little layer, just keeping it kind of simple. And I'm having my lamplighter go for a walk with his dog. I really kind of like this. This is just a good, very mellow image. Feels a little offside over here, but I kind of like that it's offside over here. So I don't know. We may just have a winner. And I did it in under half an hour, so I'll call that a win. So I think it might be time to just come in here, put into the 0, sign off on this guy. And call this the first image for the weekend, because this is very nice. Very nice to have this much screen to play with. It's much nicer. So, all that, I think it's a good picture. Doesn't really need anything. Has a definite slant, so file, save as. Call this Rossian Mountains. Ready? It's working? Yes. And see what kind of setup it saves this as. File, export time lapse. And we'll get that one out. We'll have a bit of all that. Well, here. And that's set up. So we will just have to do one more quick save. All the way over here. So we're starting to get this figured out. And we will save as. Oh, we'll export ping. Yeah, I didn't think I pinged it yet. Give it a minute. And oops, sorry. Oh, cool. Wait. Let's go here. Oh yeah, it's great on the screens. I just got the Art and Tales books today. I'm planning to buy more of your books from you and other people soon. But I bought this one. It's very nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I also bought a D&D character journal. Very nice. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. I need to come here. And I need to go red. Go up here. Somewhere. Oh, look at that precision. We will call that a win. You know, I'm coming up on having done a year of Nevermind the Furthermore. It's really quite a big deal. Okay, we'll go here, and I'll go back to my layer to lock that in. I don't like that there. This is a very slanted piece, so I'll put this right there. I'm trying to play with the balance of it and bothering. Oh, okay, that actually balances it out nicely. Gives me that cross line. I'll take that then. Have to play with it. File. Export single layer as a ping. Ping. NTF. S1 E 1 4. It's 4. Put E1. 3, 4. Now, see, that can't be right. Let me go. What are you? E4, 6. Okay. I see what happened. So we go backspace E1. We'll say 4. Aha. 4, 7. So E1. Hey, this is how I keep track of what episode numbers I'm on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. I think that's all done. Yes, no, maybe so. We'll see. Let's get on to the one for Wednesday. So we'll go new. Okay. And if I have to fix it again later, I can later. Do not save that because you. Now, I set my stylus down. Here we are. Let's get it drawing. And we are definitely doing a drawing one. I think we'll live in the land of Zero. Let's do something. Light blue as a pencil layer. We're just gonna real quick throw a face on. Lots of swirliness, keep it loose. Throw a jawline. I'm just gonna rock through it till somebody gives me a reason not to. Oh, okay. Classic. We can go classic with this. It's been a while. I'm in a mood. Do this. Go down. What's the pose? Oh, okay. So shoulders are up. See, a lot of times I'm not sure what my pose wants me to do when I'm drawing like this. Get the bean action going to play with. Okay, we can work with that. Very surprisingly villainous for a Wednesday. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Very, very old school. We're going to give big old elf ears or not? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, we're going draw with it. Okay, cool. Definitely going draw with it. Cool. So we got just a line. This is dramatic. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but boy, I know it's dramatic. Get that swooshy hair. Oops, I want my blue. Don't make me lose my blue. Thank you. Do this. I guess the shoulder would be there. So there. Right out. I would get a little bit of foreshortening, not a lot. Don't want to over push this into the hand. Wide that hand out because it is going to be definitely a mess. That's okay. I actually am pretty comfortable with what's going on here. Got the head tilt means the nose tilted down, that's fine. Give some more hairline just to add accent. Some fingers here. They're going for the weapon. So, cloak swirls down there, cloak swirls up here. Nice action-y pose. I love the odd level of just focus that's being drawn here. Kick the hip out a little, just a little bit better. Because this lost my line again. There we go. Hide that. I don't need that. I don't know if you could see it, but I didn't need that. She's drawing a sword. Sword is at a slight downward angle, so it's not a long knife. The other hand is getting the cloak clear. I see. So that's why it's thrown out in this angle. Good. Do this. Pull in a dagger. That's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. It needs a little bit more flair though to the cloak over here. Got that swirl. big old cuff, a big old cuff over here. We'll find that hand. That means the fork's going to go something like this. I have to redo that knife. I don't like the knife sort of angle. I'm having a little issue with that being comfortable, but give her some piercings, maybe an industrial. There we go. Do that. I kind of like where this picture is going though. Just I gotta figure out what's going on there because the sword angle is all wrong. Oh, I know why it's too high. I had to look at it for a second. Great design. I hate losing it, but sometimes you just have to delete your art and go, wait, the line's not where it should be. We're back at it. Put that line there. Indicate the sword right. Put the sword here. Okay, where is it? Jeez. Here it's okay. That's the problem. The sword it should be way back here. The momentum keeping it out and doing aha. I got it. I got it. We'll switch the color a little bit, make it a little easier to see. Because the sword is here. And play with the angle just a bit. That's not bad though. I can work with that. We'll throw a couple guidelines in. Yes, beautiful. Okay. Let's do something with her hand. Possibly give her nails, which I almost never do, but she needs them because it's very feminine. Cool. Add a layer. Hit black. Black, please. Let's get working on it. Zoom right on in. Oh, this is so nice because I can just go. And got her nose right here. Because her eyes are not closed. They are actually quite open. Why is that? Interesting. Why is it giving me that tool? An eraser. Wow. Give me an eraser I can work with. That's really interesting that that's going on. That needs to be that. Now, get my eraser back. Oh, because I grabbed the blur. That's why. There we go. And we'll go right back to the pen. Just use this. Now, one thing, especially I've noticed with you out since I've been looking at your art lately, you'll notice when I'm doing my line work, unless there's an obvious break, I'm trying to make the line as, oh, I bet when I flip that image. Okay. Let me find my circle. I thought there was a layer. I thought there was a way to flip. I know there's a way to flip a layer. I just can't remember how to do it. Oh well. Edit. Layer fraction. Because I'm trying to remember how to do some tricks. Flip rotate. We're going to flip this vertically. Oh. And we are going to undo that because I meant to flip it horizontally. Do. No, I had just found it. And then I found it, and I quickly lost it. Where did that go? Oh, rotate flip. It's right here, and I always lose it. We're gonna undo that. I'm gonna go view, rotate flip. Horizontal. Wait, no. Horizontal. I can go, how does that look? That's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it was. My black back. Hey, bud. There we go. Go, you flip back. Yeah, that works. I was checking for my symmetry. My symmetry was actually pretty good. Now, again, I'm going to. This is the. I'm a horrible inker in that when I'm inking my own stuff, I take the lines as basically suggestions, and I just come in and I do some other things to it. And we'll come back here and revisit that here. Take some of the sharpness, a couple of earring, because you got to figure dark elves are the goth emo / types of the Feywild. And I'm not using those two words as interconnected because Lord knows they're not. But they both, one thing I see is the idea that elves that drow would have piercings simply as proof of their capacity to endure pain. Now, since I'm not drawing on an image that is the size of a postage stamp, I have a little bit more wiggle room. And I don't know if that is the comfort that I have is showing up properly, but it's making me a lot more confident because I can use my full arm. When I'm doing these fluid cuts, I don't use a lot of stabilization or anything, although it's a wonderful thing to have when you need it. I'm using what feels right and a whole chunk of my arm. Make sure my shoulder's involved, which means it can make me a little sore after a while. But it also means that my art starts to feel the flow is much more natural when I get to use the fullness of my arm working. You gotta work with your whole body when you're drawing. And I've been at it for 45 minutes, so folks, please remember to hydrate. Give me just a second. I have to mute because I have to shout something to myself. Okay, put my drink order in. Thank you. And then we're going to work on this clasp a little bit. Keep it simple. can play with her outfit a bit too. I haven't quite opened that lock. There goes my button. Hit the button in my black. But I want to keep everything very, very loose, very free. I tried to make her a little more castrate. But I like the beauty and sort of look like it's on. Oh, that's better. And we're just gonna have a nice, not really straightening myself. I just want her to be sure of what she's doing. So a little bit of tuck lines in here. We'll add a little bit of edge detail to the gauntlet glove. Now her arms can come down. Here, come down. I got my proportions off a little bit with the sketch. That's okay. Let me look at where I'm working here. See, that's line I'm not sure of. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying, I got distracted. You don't want to step your way. If you want your art to improve and look quite a bit better, what you want to do is learn to commit to the mistake. Okay, what do I mean? What do I mean by commit to the mistake? Well, in this case, it's better to knowingly under control, do what you need to attempt something. Okay. Than to not be in control but have it work out and get lucky. That's why a lot of times when you're like, if you're learning to sword fight, sometimes it is better to be lose correctly while you're learning, because you're learning the form, and the reason you got beat, why you didn't win that pass or whatever, might not have anything to do with what you did, because it is a terrible fact in life. You can do everything right and still fail. That's just part of the burden that is existence. But I find if over time you regularly the sword belt's giving me motions, but you regularly do what you're supposed to do, do what you've been trained to do, you're going to find that things work a bit better far more often than if you just get lucky. That's such a little dramatic. Like this. Like this. Enjoy figuring out as I'm going. Like here she works. In this case, now she has this belt and she has this kind of hip protection thing. I like that. We'll just pull this along. my razor real quick. That should be there. There we go. That hip curve. A little bit there. Nothing outrageous. But we're just flowing into this right now. We're just getting into the groove. So let's hide the blues and see what we actually have to work with right now. That is not bad at all. I can definitely work with this. I don't like any of what just happened right now. Because there we go. We're going to play with this a little bit like that. That gives us workable. But obviously, I maybe throw the loop of the time over here. Like that. Kinda. Add some unexpected femininity to the whole piece. Well, I'm just having fun with layers on this. Some Doctor Strange looking lines, that's fine. A little bit of grip guidelines there. Pull that there. Not bad. Can't really complain too much about that. That's not bad. Right around there and there. Oh, I know what's wrong. This has been bugging me for a moment, and I can see why. Because I forgot her thumb. There we go. And you don't see that part. She was grabbing the fabric. Can't really see her thumb on that chunk of hose. Add some guidelines here. Things interesting. I like the way this is coming out. I hope you do. This is a fairly smooth edge. Now we'll go add another layer. Blend mode, multiply. I grab my fill tool. Yeah, I think I'm going to feel brave and use my fill tool. Grab a let's see if that indigo will work. Yep, I forgot my fill tool settings. That's fine. So we'll undo that and we'll go over to other layers and we'll do that. Much better. What's the exact color I was looking for? I can erase that part. That's fine. Because sometimes it's just easier to do this and then come back later and clean it up. I know what I'm doing for. That works. Right. For the nose. There we go. We're almost there. Like that. Now let's grab my eraser and we'll just expect down where that needs to be. So highlight light like that. Let's get some dark brown. And let's try some fill again. Very nice. Grab I will worry about what colors I'm going to make that part later. That's the nice thing about the multiply tool. You can just play with the colors. The multiply layer. And then you can revisit it in a minute. There. Let's get it inner liner color, like that. She's a lot better than I was expecting. And then we'll go with an outer color. So, yeah, we're getting a good image going. Like, it's pretty good on this one. It still needs some work. Obviously, it's still in a very sketchy, quick bit of the whole ordeal. And I'm just, quick color sampling from places that I know will be interesting on the image to keep everything sort of in theme. I'll go here, 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 here. I'm gonna have to do some help because I didn't close it up, but we'll figure that out. Do that, that. I kind of want to do that like that. Yeah, I like that. Bam, bam, bam. It needs work, but it's fine. It's fine. Grab that and go there. Now, that's good flats. Not great, but good. We're gonna. She needs a background color, so I want something that will make her stand out. Do I like that? Not really. It's not quite where I want it to go. That's not bad. I might just have to go back to leaving it white though. We'll see. Actually, yeah, I really don't. Let's just like gray it for now. There we go. It makes the white, keeps her hair looking crisp. Add another layer. Let it multiply. We can come right here. We can grab gray 30. We're going to come here into the pens and grab our marker. Working with a Milli pen, and we are working at 10. That's not bad. Let's see how 10 looks. Tens should give us a lot of what we want. So now I'm just, without hesitation, throwing the shadows where they fall. I think I'm gonna have to do something else with the background. It needs something. I also have to do. That's the wrong layer. Never mind. I'll fix that in a minute. Because we're going to have a lot of shade. I could shape it in, but I really don't want to. I want to keep shapes where they are. This is a very dramatic sketch. Very dramatic. I'm taking too much time. I know my mic is glitching. I'm straining it a bit with running everything that's running right now. My computer is in desperate need of additional RAM, but I have to get my office cleaned up enough and then bribe someone to install it for me. So that will be down the pipe. But we're getting a really good effect, I think. This is looking really nice. We need to start cutting the shading in for all these. All these colors are just a touch on the extra side. There's a lot going on. And yeah, I see the holidays. I see the errors I made. I am aware of them. Oh, you're welcome, Alec. I think by committing a little bit more, you'll have really good results. And we can talk more about it if you have questions on what I mean. Right? This section. All I'm doing is providing some more rounding and shape to the three-dimensionals. Well, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. I don't like that line at all. That line was a mistake. It's got errors and splops, but I can come over here. I can grab some of that, and I will just do a little bit of maintenance real quick to clean this up where I can. It won't be that hard. Just do that. She needs something. I don't quite figured out what yet. I need to erase my hair while I get these lumps because our hair is white, so it feels like a little bit. Erase your hair. Let me come over here. And then put that right in there. So that it shows. She needs a color on that. You know what she needs? She needs more. This is what I think. If I line her fairly carefully. No, it doesn't flash enough. Okay, it's. That's not the right color. Let's see how that is. That is the. Give her a bit of. Oops, it wasn't. A bit of a magical aura on it. Do I like that? Let's see. I actually kind of do. Just cut that in like that. And we'll cut that in like this. This looks really good. I like the way this looks. For a totally fast, unplanned sketch, I can't complain it. Oops. That's okay. For magic bleeds over a little bit, it just makes it look a little more internal. Because, oh no, not rim lighting. Not a little bit of magic enhanced rim lighting. Oh no. I think Alchemist is a good one, but that is okay. You can always get it on there now. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what this needs. I know what this needs. I have to come here, grab this. 30? Yep. This. Like this. And then grab my buddy the fill. I like her. I like her a lot. Okay, she works. No complaints. Life is good. Connect. A little bit of this little action. I don't know what this is. I just kind of like it. And we'll come back here. That pink I want to do. Make sure that the sword is limbed. Make sure the body is limbed. So, oh, no. Oh, no, we don't want it to be on. Oh, grab that. Do that. There we go. That's pretty cool. Now, I think I need to grab black. I need to sign it with my 0 pen. And file, save as. Oh, my mic's gonna get staticky again. Sorry about that. Okay, we have that. We're gonna do the export. Get all the exporting done. Sorry. And we'll go here. And then, of course, we come here. Here. We go here. And we go that way. And furthermore, you say? Okay. And that's should be good. Now, one more. We'll keep it in that. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's get a pen. Oh, let's just cut loose on this one. Let's just have some fun. We'll start with that. Get it bright. Get it going. I am suddenly and just inexplicably in the mood to get a little awesome. We're just gonna get awesome from here. Roll this out as a nice base layer. Realize I probably reversed this and I should put it in the sky, but I'm not going to do it anyway. I'm doing that all wrong, so it should be motions down out. That's fine. I'm going to blur this and we used to have lots of colors to throw in here. There's a lot going on. Get our swishes in. And then we'll go a bit like this. Some purple wave action going. I'm not even messing around. I'm just going for it. We'll go there, there. And let's get my blur. Blur, 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 blur. Which blur do I have? I think I want the Painterly blur for now. Painterly Blender. It's so simple. But it'll let me slightly kind of stretch this out. I can play with the colors a little bit more. Just get that. Okay. I like that. I like that. That gives me... That looks good. Okay, now we're going to cut in. Cut in with a knife. So let me get a 10. Just cut in. We're going to throw some more lines towards it, like so. We're going to throw a lot more up here with this color. I am in a painterly mood, and there was no one in the chat to stop me, so I'm just going to have a grand old time here, cutting loose. Without fear, without prejudice. Just there we go. Keep everything nice and misty. Oh, I like that. That way. Give you that of wonderment, of impossibility. Oh, we are going places. Yo, we are going places. And we're going to take it darker. Yeah. Some of that. What tool do I need? Let me see. Let me go with my watercolors. Give it a second to figure out. Do I want wet wash? Ignore these symbols. There's problems. And I'm going to pull the size down for now. I think. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. It just. Gonna watercolor up across the sky a little bit. We can layer it. Don't worry. I have a plan. Just form the clouds. We're just using the watercolor to just. Ooh, I don't like that line. That line is entirely too straight to both. There we go. Too much pressure, Nikolai. Gonna grab my blur, and I'm just gonna draw this around. Just sort of shape it how I want. And look at those clouds just happen. Isn't that neat? Just pulls it how I want it. Centers it a bit. This. That's nice. Because of this, I can make a hole. Make it rain out there a little bit. Got some rain coming off of these clouds. Most strange, alien, beautiful night. Yeah. All this going on. What a background. Now I need my sprayer. I think I want droplet. I think. Do I want white? I think I want white for this. Let's see how this works. No, you don't want that. That's not what I want. That is not the spread I'm looking for. If I'm going to do that, let's do Scarlet Pale. Oh, I am absolutely loving this. I don't even know what's going on, but boy, it's. Oh, you're back. You love the purple. Yeah, this is going places. This is absolutely going places. I'm not quite sure why. It's very. It's a place. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So let's get rid of that. Let's add a layer. That way I can experiment without fear. Gold green. Just see if I can't do something a little bit. Just get into it. Oh, hi. Hi, Joe. I'm on my third picture, and I am absolutely doing something here. I'm just kind of doing, I don't even know. I'm in one of those where I'm almost possessed by demons. Which occasionally happens. Oh, I appreciate you doing that, Joe. Okay. We just got to get a little experimental. That's two. I don't know. Do I like it better without it? Yeah, sometimes you just got to leave it in yes, that wasn't what I wanted to have happen. This one's going to be a journey, too. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe sometimes you need it to be a journey where you tinker, you figure out. Where the ghosts lay. Going back on this layer. Oops. That's all my wastewater. Yep. Yeah, that's a little bit there. There she is. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. My audio is garbled. Running the split screen the way I am seems to be straining my system just a touch. So if I come here, let's see if I can. See if that doesn't help a little bit. Yeah, I like this. I like this one. I think we'll leave it like this. We'll go to the pen. Hi, well, Riker, how are you? Grab the syrup. I almost don't want to stir up this with my signature. Yeah. Okay, well, save as. What do I call this image? Save. Show. Remember that, long names. Sorry. A system upgrade. It might need to happen in your near future, Nick. I just need to figure out the logistics of doing it. I mean, no, I would never plot anything like that and have something arrive on your doorstep randomly after. Oh, you magnificent lunatic, Joe. I love you. I can't stop you from being nice to me, so I'm just going to say thank you and keep trucking. You've taught me that level of humility. Alrighty, we've got that. It looks like we've really knocked out some good stuff. I still need to come all the way over here. And let's see. Okay. I can't do it. I got it. Something about this. That red just is too garish. Just there we go. I can't have it. I just can't do it. I can't make it clash that hard. Here. Go file. 150 episodes Friday. That's pretty cool. It means I'm getting very close to a year. Let's see. Let's do a square. I haven't done a square in a bit. We'll do that. Close that. No. Oh, I said close that. Goodbye. And we have this. And we'll come over here. Apparently, when he receives a change, look for the merit. I had a whole note. Is that you? Have to go again. Have a great name. You have a good one, Alec. Wow, that's amazing. Now I'm going to play a bit. I'm going to play a bit for the square. I had thought about doing something more what was it? I don't know, my brain just started. Change is supposed to be strange, not sure how the fingers screw the pooch on that one. Okay, yes. You received a strange look. Oh no, I had a note where it was, is that you? I had to explain that I know many strange people who like to call me assorted names. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Certainly not that a certain hedgehog, but most of it's certain hedgehog style, because I have to be like, what are we doing here? Nope. I don't know what that was. Okay, let's play. Need to make a character up. That's a little long, that's fine. I haven't done a bit of a short stack in a while, so we'll short stack. What about with the Goblin Girl? I am in the mood to try Goblin Girl. Cool. Do that. Do that. I hear me. What that? That. Because we just need to keep Goblin Girl in the world, apparently. That. Like that. That's kind of over that. Okay. So, backwards. That's Bibby's home. The Bibbies. Got to dig the Bibbies. Cool. What is she doing? There. This is fun. Character. This is fun. I like her. What's she doing? Sorry, got stretch. Big stretch. I've been working too hard. Big stretch. Chunky Adventure Boots. Shark should go Chunky Adventure Boots. What else are we doing here? Definitely tough those. What are we doing? There we go. That's an expression. She's getting revenge. Now let's see what else we can. Didn't mean to ask me, would you like some additional music to choose from for the stream? Because I would, if Dan Hallfield would be willing to allow me to, I would love that. Because Dan's music is remarkable, and I've just been using it because it's helped. Yeah, probably doesn't help that we were on live stream. Yeah, I did kind of do, what, a 2-hour stream? Uh-huh. Yes, the look screams, how in the name of, did you manage to break that in that fashion? And that's really, I absolutely love that you get what this character is about. Like, seriously? This. The spoon sticking out of the tire. Because, you know, it's like, how? It's a nice looking spoon, but how'd you get this spoon in your tire? Plus, I'll give her a little bit of nice reference. She's ill. And she's a great mechanic. She can crawl right in the engine, you know, and just get into the stuff that needs fixed. But okay. That layer. Let's get some black on here. I really do love the syrup. Nope, I forgot what I'd done there. Big one right here. Adjust this. Move this around a bit. There we go. Right here. This is fun, Jared. This is just awesome. How in the name of insert favorite deity? And while I love this, the phrase insert favorite deity here is a direct quote. Did you manage to break that in that fashion? Answers don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Well, thank you. I don't think you would, because I'd love a chance to promote Dan's music. Just didn't occur to me to ask. I need to change the bottom line. Whoa. Good. That is, she has like elbow pads because she spends so much time crawling and reaching into the end. It wasn't intentional, but this little goblin girl has certain gadget hack vibes, which is in no way a bad thing. Hold it on. You see it's not much channel. I kind of like the sword for the kneecaps, so we'll do the sword for the kneecaps. I'm going to add just a little touch more she's coming in. Tire. Oops, no. What's wrong with this? Do this, but the spoon is sticking out there. Why a spoon? Because it shall hurt. No. And we'll just do this to make sure that it's very apparent. The tire is right flat. This. Do that. Do this. Just add a little shadow. I'm almost hesitant to do something like a lettering, given the circles I travel in. I'm sure I shall hear about how bad I did. But okay. Step up. Blues. Oh yeah, we are on like Donkey Kong. One multiply. Let's grab the gray 30. And grab my marker, my pen. We'll just start shading this real quick. Sometimes I shade first, sometimes I flat first. If I'm doing it visual, it doesn't matter because the layers are going to do what the layers are going to do regardless, so I stress about it. And sometimes it's a little easier to see what needs shaded. That's all there is going on right now. That. On that. Because I'm going to color it. Although I think this will be the last one of the day. I spent a lot of time working on this online today. I don't have a lot to show for everything I need to do. I have a lot of housework to do. And I'll just close that up. Grab my fill for the other layers. Now, go back to my pen because I still have to do the feet and such. It's a little worked up, but I'm not too worried about it. Go. Layer, multiply. Light yellow. That is not light yellow, that is a freaky green. Light yellow. For her eyes. I'll just make it look better. closer to horizon. I'm a big fan of the pink craziness out of goblins. It just looks good. And we will use that color. That color. And we will just color her in traditionally. Over her green. Haven't decided what color to make her hair yet, but anybody want to weigh in on that, feel free. Yeah, of course I have. I'm done coloring right now. And I know I can use the fill tool. Let's make this very a whole lot easier, but that's not my style. There we go. So like sure. Okay, and then get to take a look at both eyes. Put that up. So I'm trying to this spot's too much. That's a good hair color. I hear her almost voiced by Marissa Tomei from My Cousin Vinny. She might be a New York goblin. Oh, didn't realize it was that late. I will have to tend to that. That is my medicine. So I will have to finish up my live stream pretty quickly so that I can go take my medicine. And that will mean this will be definitely the last image of the night when I really need to sit down and draw some fun stuff. And frankly, not a lot of things are more fun than just doing something silly like a new goblin mechanic who just came out of thin air. So we'll just zap this. Done. And then Just fun. Oops. Get this. I'll deal with the messages that I've had put off because I was live streaming. Sounds like I've got a busy thing going. Purple. What else? Don't need right there. I need my gold to do that. That's not what I was looking for. That is the move that and there. And then I just need that. I need some much. I'm just going to do this for. Oh no! Oh no, no, no. A little bit more control. But almost done. Come on, here we go. I can do that. Just the idea of how to run over a shoe. With the car. Through this here like this. I'm getting there. I'm having quite a bit of fun with this one actually. Even though I'm almost at the time that I really need to go get my assorted meds. There we go. Up here, 20 here. And gave us blessing. Oh, wonderful. I greatly appreciate that. Because that means I'm gonna have some better music for you guys, or at least different. Because Dan Hallfield's an amazing musician. Like so. Grab red, blue, purple. So I may have some new music for next time. That is wonderful news. Because feeding the ducks has fed the ducks enough, I think. A lot of you guys are probably quite tired of the ducks being fed, so to speak. Here. Do that. Come back here to my marker. Come back to my pen. Come back to black. Okay, this is your bonus picture. I don't know her name yet. I'm going to save file. Save as. Use. Save. Oops, went too far. Come here. Come back. There we are. And let's put this time lapse. I think the death of that odd little Sonic warm-up sketch was totally worth the shenanigans that came into this. Oh, folks, well, okay. Songs are you kidding me? Go over here. I'll go plan. Oh, the ads for it. Let's see. I'm going to go here. Let's hear what that sounds like while I'm working on this.
This one's a little more upbeat. This other one I think is a little slower.
Okay. Okay, I can rock with that. Let's hear what this one has to say. Whoa, sorcery's going on. Why is there sorcery? Oh, because my computer's actually doing what's supposed to for a change. Hold on, let me. That's where I'm supposed to be. Might take it a while to get rolling. That's okay. Maybe something I get to play later too, because it's being hinky. Oh yeah, I'll be rocking that one. Very chill. Thank you, Joe. And Joe's lurking in the background. But we are at 2 hours and 12 minutes, which is a very, very long art program for me, especially since that makes it like 4 hours of broadcast today alone. So I'm going to call it, guys. Thank you for hanging out. All my art will eventually find its way to deviantart.com/NickT, or more properly, deviantart.com/NickT, because that's the new way they did it. Sorry. Been on there 20 years. Thank you for coming out and listening and chatting. And guys, have a wonderful weekend. Spend some time with your dads if you have a dad in your life. And if not, be the kind of person you wish you had. Keep drawing, keep creating, because You can fix it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you. Talk to you soon.